Sometimes plans change. Gotta roll with it.
I have no idea when we're getting home.
We have 2 days to make a commercial in 2 different states, in FAO Schwarz and in Target. This is the next chapter for 2 best friends turned creators whose wild ideas have produced some of the most watched commercials on the internet.
So join us as we take a huge leap. We're Jon and Danny.
And this is Randomonium.
This trip is super exciting, and I'm really looking forward to the commercial that we're making.
Hey, that's Jon from Randomonium.
TSA is always fun. We always get stopped.
I thought it'd be fun to put the camera through the x-ray machine to kind of see what's in there. Anticlimactic. Made it through security, now we gotta get some coffee. And I already had coffee this morning. I have a problem. We just asked if we can go up to the cockpit after we land, and they said yes! We're like little kids. We just hit 250,000 subscribers.
Thank you. That's amazing.
How cool is it that we got to see it change to 250,000 as we're flying?
Hey guys! Oh, I'm excited.
LaGuardia. LaGuardia.
LaGuardia.
Hey, what are you doing? Going to LaGuardia?
I ain't going to JFK. I'm told that's what they say.
Thankfully, all of our bags made it with us to New York.
Hopping in the Uber. Heading to the hotel.
I gotta say, this Uber driver was well prepared against the virus.
I feel safe.
We're here. All right, here we are.
I got a smell.
It's got a bit of a funk.
Step.
We just realized we had to drop our bags and run out the door.
We gotta get a piece of equipment to make this commercial, and we don't have very much time to get to the camera store before it closes. In about 15 minutes. And it's gonna take us about that long to get there. It's a big city. We did it. We made it. Camera store. We got 5 minutes. We gotta get this equipment and get out of here.
Something about running through Manhattan just feels like what you're supposed to do here.
When you're in this camera store, you have to look up because they have this elaborate...
Cashier.
Anytime you're in this camera store, you have to look up because they have an elaborate system of conveyor belts that take all the products from one part of the store to the front, to the cashier, so you can pay. Check it out. Exciting. It's fun. This is called a Manhattan Street Corner unboxing.
It's called a switch pod, and it's a really cool piece of equipment. If you're looking for something other than a gorilla pod, I personally think this thing's a lot more useful.
Now we just got to figure out where we're going to eat. At a food place. Food store. You going calzone or you going Chinese?
Both.
A Chinese calzone?
Chinese calzone?
So hungry.
Riding the subway is not glamorous, and it doesn't smell good. And it's also hot.
New York is awesome. I love New York. A lot of good smells. A lot of bad smells. A lot of good smells though too.
There is so much to see and experience here.
This is so good. Check this out.
It's one of the greatest cities in the world, and I think the number one reason is the food.
Life is good.
Didn't sleep well. It was the hotel.
Let's get to work. We're in FAO Schwarz this morning, and we've got a couple of things to shoot before we start on the commercial.
It looks good.
Danny.
So we're gonna go with this card. You got it? Excellent.
This is an awesome job. Can we just take a second and say that? As kids, we never could have imagined ourselves making videos for the world's most iconic toy store in New York City and just enjoying work this much.
This is a pretty good way to make a living.
But that's when the train came off the tracks.
Problems.
Cancel or change your flight.
Problems.
We're supposed to go to Target headquarters in Minnesota tomorrow.
We can't shoot in Target if the FAO Schwarz section is not set up in the Target.
And it's not set up in the Target.
This wasn't really part of the plan?
Can we call the airline?
Yeah, I can call. I gotta call them to do it. It's a non-refundable ticket, so. It either means we're gonna cancel the rest of the trip, or rewrite the commercial, or both. I don't know. Like, you mean a big change is in money? Oh. Yeah, we'll call Delta and see if we can sort that out.
We decided to stick with the plan, fly to Minneapolis, and try to find any Target that would let us in and shoot after hours. It's a long shot.
Let's see what Minnesota's like. We got a store. Let's see if we make a commercial.
We're inside Target,
You bet.
and we're getting ready to start shooting.
I don't know why I did this. It just seemed natural. It's gonna be a long night.
The fact that all these lights are on is kind of a problem.
We're doing the best we can to use our lights to overpower these lights and make it seem like it's actually dark in here. There's only so much we can do.
We're gonna make the most of it, and we're not gonna let this stop us.
All right, let's try this.
$3:36
a.m. We're done. We're wrapped at Target. We're going back to the hotel. We gotta edit this thing.
This was a really fast-paced trip, and we got a lot done. It's kind of a blur.
But we got some great stuff, and I cannot wait to show you how this thing turned out.
Check it out.
All right, it worked. We're in. Target acquired. Go, 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 go! Ready for transfer? Here it comes.
Activating Wonder. Get out of there.
Experience the wonder of America's most iconic toy store with FAO Schwarz, now at Target.